Good morning, Hawaii. Welcome back. We have Dr. Shanon Makekau from Kaiser. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And then we're all about early hours here, and you're here to help us with some sleeping tips. Can you just let us know, I guess, how does sleep affect really your overall health?
Well, as you might imagine, sleep is incredibly important to our day-to-day functioning. Adults generally need anywhere from 7 to 9 hours of good sleep every night.
7 to 9? Definitely not getting that.
It's a tough ask, but when we don't get enough sleep, we can feel it in our day-to-day lives in the form of course, sleepiness during the day, increased risk for accidents when we're driving or when we're at work or school, impaired memory, it's just hard to focus and concentrate. But unfortunately, we know that poor sleep in the long run has been associated with several pretty significant medical consequences. Things like high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and even impaired immunity. So meaning people who have poor sleep get sick more frequently. These are all things that have been associated with poor sleep in the long run.
And we make time for everything else. We should make time for sleep as well. So what are some helpful tips for a good night's sleep?
Well, I think you really nailed the first one, making time for sleep. So making a sleep a priority is really the first place to start. Some people actually suggest setting a sleep alarm, just like when we set an alarm to wake up. It's a reminder to power down and make sure that we get the recommended amount of sleep. Along the same lines, having a reasonable sleep schedule and sticking to it can be helpful. So go to bed, wake up around the same time every day, which is particularly important for us and our keiki during the summer vacation months when sleep can be more disorganized and chaotic. So
even during the weekends?
Even during the weekends, if possible. Yes.
And then also we said, how do you test for sleep disorders? I know this is an at-home test, but how do you test for that?
So there are two main ways. You can come into a sleep lab and do an overnight sleep study, which we monitor sleep. But nowadays we have a device that we can use in the home. So people can take this home, wear it on their wrist. There's a sensor that helps us to pick up important sleep characteristics, and we can find out a lot in the home now.
Well, perfect. Well, I'll definitely have them visit you, and I'll put your information on our website, kitv.com. So you heard it, make time for sleep. It causes a lot of health problems, and it's just always good to look after yourself. And also, after you take a good night's sleep, tune into Good Morning Hawaii. We'll see you right back after the break. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you. Wow, you made it so